Alrighty guys, this is Andrew, and welcome back. Happy Thursday, everyone. Week is almost over. Now, the topic I want to cover today is an interesting one. It's talking about the heroes that get the most plays of the game. Now, initially when I first saw this thread, I was going to expect just like people coming up with anecdotal evidence. But Blizzard, or sorry, I shouldn't say Blizzard, Jeff Kaplan specifically came out with some stats. Quick play and competitive play, there are two different sets of 3 heroes that get the most plays of the game. And what is most interesting to me is that Mercy is on the top of that list. Maybe I have not been paying too much attention to plays of the games, but apparently Mercy's been getting an abnormal amount of plays of the games. Abnormal, that's an interesting word, because on one hand a lot of people are saying yes, we're seeing so much Mercy plays of the game. I'm sick of watching Mercy plays of the game. She steals my plays of the game. It's getting to a point where people are saying it's too easy to get that as Mercy because all you got to do is press Q and you kind of have that achievement. It's funny also that on quick play the 3 most plays of the game heavy heroes are Bastion, Genji, and Torbjorn, which is to me like the definition of quick play right there. But anyways, we're going to focus on Mercy in competitive anyways, because it looks like they're going to look into her. I don't know what that means, because looking at all of the heroes here, it seems like most of them get their plays of the game through damage or killing people and stuff like that. Mercy's the only support hero on here. Now, like I said, there is a certain amount of controversy here because on one hand, people are sick of this Mercy overload, and on the other hand, people kind of like having support heroes get represented in this play the game system, which by the way, in my opinion, while it's a good concept, I feel like it's something that shouldn't be taken too seriously. I mean, let's be real here, most of the plays of the game are just ultimates going off. I mean, if you take a look at the majority of the plays of the game, it usually revolves around a character or a hero that has an ultimate that is very friendly, very play the game friendly, at least with the algorithm, right? I mean, if you take a look at the 2 least often heroes that get play of the game, it's Ana and Lucio. I can't remember the last time I got a Lucio play of the game. It tends to revolve around environmental kills. Ana, that's like notoriously difficult to get play the game for Ana. I just think the whole system overall is a little bit, it's not perfect anyways. It revolves around Qs anyway, and it was not too long ago that people were complaining about Bastion play the games and Reaper play the games, where it was basically just hitting Q or holding down the left click button and just getting a ton of kills. In my opinion, I'm actually okay with Mercy plays of the game because to be honest, like they tend to be very powerful and can shift the course of the game, right? And I guess there's also an element of showing support players love. When I play support, I like to be appreciated. But beyond all of this, to me, like skill and play the game is almost out the window. I mean, when you have a game that is ability based and it has ultimates like Overwatch, the algorithm tends to favor plays that basically rack up a shit ton of points really quickly. But I guess the problem for me with the whole system is that it's certainly way easier to get play the game with offense and maybe even tank heroes. Some defense heroes are okay at it, but like in general, it's going to be those. And then you have Mercy, right, the lone support hero who it has a relatively easy time getting this achievement. I guess my sort of point of view on this is that if they do decide to mess with the algorithm on plays of the game with Mercy, they shouldn't make it any more difficult to get play the game with Mercy than with another Q-based hero like, I don't know, Reaper, McCree, right? And I know Blizzard is making an effort to look into making it so that Ana and Lucio can get plays of the game more often, because those 2 are the 2 heroes that rarely ever get plays of the game. But ideally, at least in my mind, the point of a play the game algorithm should be that like basically any hero has an equal chance and equal opportunity of getting that achievement. Now obviously this isn't realistic because play the game, the way it's set up, and I think the way it's set up is kind of as good as it can be. It's very difficult to reward certain heroes. Just because the way they are designed, like they aren't designed to rack up a massive amounts of points really quickly, or they're part of like a combo type thing. Like with Zarya, like a lot of the play of the games that revolve around a Zarya ultimate usually is taken by a Pharah or a Reinhardt or a Genji that actually does the killing, but it makes you wonder, like, what's more play of the game worthy, landing that beautiful 5-man, 6-man ultimate, or being there and coordinating to actually kill them all, right? Maybe they should make it so that play of the game is less of a focus on a single hero, but with like combos like that, they should make it like go to third person or whatever, so you can see like the entire action and kind of call out the key players in making that play, but kind of credit both of them. I don't know, just sort of my ideas here. And just to kind of wrap up this video though, what is most concerning to me though is that this outcry that Mercy is overpowered. In my opinion, I think she's in a really good spot. Heck, she was out of the meta for a good long while to Zen and Lucio combos. It wasn't too long ago that her ultimate used to charge up really quickly. In fact, I would see her Resurrect come up, a couple times in a team fight just because of how quickly it would charge up. It was nerfed to take 30% longer, I believe, and I think the most recent change, it basically allowed her heal to charge up faster. Now, I'm sure that in turn charges up the ultimate a bit faster, but I still don't think she is overpowered. Resurrect has always been a very powerful ability. It's always been, if there's a Mercy on the other team, you better make sure you kill her, right? But at the same time, I feel like Mercy is in a spot where, like she isn't a must pick anymore. You have Zenyatta's Transcendence, which is ridiculously powerful. It can single-handedly keep a team from dying most of the time. I just feel like in general, like Mercy isn't the end-all be-all must-pick support anymore, and I'm actually a little curious on why people think she is so strong all of a sudden. Like, the mechanics of her revive has not changed. Matter of fact, like I said earlier, it was nerfed. It was used to be really powerful. In fact, she fell out of the meta for the longest time. So maybe I'm missing something here, guys. Maybe like there's some aspect of Mercy that I'm totally missing out on, but I feel like the support game right now is at a point where it's pretty balanced. You can pick any combination of support hero and you don't have to have Mercy like you used to. Anyways, guys, those are just my thoughts on Mercy and her play the game situation right now. I think most people can agree that support players, Mercy players should be shown some love, though. Do you guys think it is currently too much with the play of the game thing? Do you think it's overly abundant with the plays of the game? Let me know down in the comments what you guys think. Be sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed this video. Really helps me out, guys. And until next time, I'll see you around.